friends, welcome back to Earth Mother Goddess Tarot. This is a video for Pisces for the month of February. So this is going to be general, collective, overall messages. I specialize in relationship readings, so it can be business, family, romance, love, situationship, best friends. It doesn't matter. Just whatever meaningful relationships in your life this can attribute to. I'll usually read it in a way that sounds like it's romantic, but if it's not, just apply it how it fits. So we're going to have overall energy, your person's energy, but we're going to do it in a past, present, future format, kind of based on how the cards just fell. For this video, I decided to pull the cards ahead of time so we could just go ahead and get to it. So we've got some overall oracle stuff here for you guys, and then we're going to get into these messages here. And then we've got some more cards that kind of came out that we're going to get to also for further clarification. So instead of making a loud sound with the stones this time, I decided to pull this out beforehand. So the chakra stone that we got for you guys is root chakra. So stand firm on the ground. Try doing mountain pose. If you don't know what that is, it's a yoga pose where you stand there and you kind of have your arms strong. If you Google it, it's really simple. It's probably one of the most simple yoga poses you can do. Oh, let me scoot up, sorry. But basically, you need to feel grounded. You need to feel stable. And remember, you guys, this can be for anyone that has Pisces in their chart, or if you're dealing with anyone that has Pisces in their chart, or if you just happen to come across this and there's messages that seem to apply to you. Genders of Food and Tarot, if you want more information about that, it's in the description box below. I'm just doing a personal reading, that's also in the description box below. All the drinks, I have coffee and water right now. So it's a good idea to go out into nature and feel kind of like the ground beneath your feet. For some of you, you could be feeling like your home environment is a little shaky, a little off, a little unpredictable right now. Some of you could be maybe living at home, or maybe living with roommates, or maybe living with an ex, or you could be someone who's in kind of a weird situation home-wise where you just don't feel super stable. You could even have recently moved and now you're somewhere where you're feeling a little like maybe nervous or out of your element. Could be for just living, but it could also be a job situation. Maybe you're starting a new job. Whatever it is, something has challenged your feeling of stability. So for some of you, you could have recently lost a job, or something didn't work out like you expected it to. Could be job, could be relationship, could be family, however that applies to you. Okay, but that's basically what needs to be focused on and meditated on. So you can always find videos online that help you with that kind of thing, strengthening different chakras. So, and you can also just visualize this color, that kind of like deep red. The dark red. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So for these oracle cards, we got conscious connections and going beyond normal. I always like getting this one for you because to me this is a very Pisces card because there's the two fish right here. So I see this as, it's kind of almost like an awakening to certain connections in your life. There could be people around you that it's really important for you to connect with right now. And especially if you are having this feeling like that you're feeling ungrounded, kind of unstable, maybe some changes are going on in your life. Like I said, it could be change in home, career, stuff like that. But like your foundation, that's what I was going to say. Your foundation feels a bit rocky for you, I think. But the good thing about that is it's kind of leading you to this new venture. Could be something creative, but this is kind of asking you to go outside of the box and kind of see what else is out there. It could be love-wise, could be job-wise, you know, doesn't matter. I guess both of these technically were in reverse. I don't always take these in reverse, but certain ones I do, certain ones I don't. But I felt like actually taking these in reverse how they came out because it felt like that's what they needed to be. So this is actually saying that you were going through something really stressful, kind of maybe trying to do too much or doing a lot, juggling a lot of things, maybe feeling kind of alone. You might have been dealing with a Virgo or have Virgo in your chart or someone with Virgo in their chart. But either way, this is like the Hermit card kind of. This is like you feeling kind of burdened to the max a little bit. And I believe this would be Seven of Wands in the regular tarot. So it's like defending your position, trying to hold out, trying to hang in there. So it looks like you're coming out of both of those energies. So I see most of you as going through a bit of a transitional period. That's what I'm picking up, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the rest of the cards and see what else it's trying to say. So it's interesting because that's just these, how it gave me 3 for each of these, like that just kind of happened. So I was like, okay, we're just going to go with it. I used to do always past, present, future back in the day when I read for friends when I was first starting out. So when an opportunity happens, I'm like, must be meant to be. Okay, So your past overall energy between you and your person was the dreaming. This almost could be referring to a past life soulmate or someone you feel very connected to, almost on like the spiritual realm, like as they say, like the 5D or whatnot. So that's interesting. Almost like someone you maybe felt coming in a sense, and you might have been having dreams or something. But also it could have been that you guys were working together on a dream or on like a cause. So it could have been something creative. I see that definitely likely some of you are very creative people, considering that when that card comes out. Okay, interesting. So your past energy was Page of Pentacles. So this is like giving an offer. This is like offering someone to work with you, offering someone to be your apprentice, offering your services in some way. So it doesn't have to be to a particular person, but it seems like you were trying to kick something off, start something off. Oh, interesting. And remember, these could be vice versa, flip it as needs be. This is supposed to be your side, this is supposed to be their side, but whichever one fits. Also, especially if you're a cross watcher, technically flip it, but whoever's side seems to fit with you. But obviously, if this is not your message, don't force it. There'll be other videos, and you can always check out other readers. Okay, anyway, so you could be dealing with a Leo, because this is the major arcana for Leo. Also Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So we have like a Virgo energy here twice. You could have Virgo in your chart. They could have Virgo in their chart. You could be dealing with someone who's got Leo, Virgo, and you could also have Leo and Virgo in your chart. Okay, but that doesn't matter as much. Don't get too hung up on the signs. Focus more on the energies. A lot of times we use signs. We do readings with like signs intended. I feel that a lot of us on YouTube and stuff do that because we're trying to get the messages to who they're meant to go to. And there does happen to be a lot of synchronicities across the sign groups because they tend to go through similar things together, like collectively. But sometimes the whole collective is also going through something. So sometimes this could even resonate for you if you're not even a Pisces or anything, So some people say you should just go by the title. If the title of the video speaks to you, then click on it. Okay, anyway, so it seems like they were trying to restrain themselves. They were trying to hold back. They were trying to... It's almost like you might have given... It's almost like... Okay. It's almost like you might have been like, hey, do you want to work together? Or something, okay? And maybe this person was trying to hold back. Okay, this is interesting. Let's keep going. So this is going to be the present energy, the returning. Okay. So now between you, you have both of you coming back to the situation after having gained some wisdom. Now for some of you, this is either a reconciliation or... Because once again, this doesn't always have to be love. As of right now, I'm not actually seeing this being love heavy. I'm actually seeing it more being work heavy, okay? And I never know which directions these things are going to take, but right now I'm seeing this as possible that you were trying to collaborate with someone or you were collaborating with someone. There was something going on here and then something got like possibly derailed, but then it's like you both are like coming back around, okay? After you've learned something, you've gained this pearl of wisdom, you feel like this is not my first rodeo. Huh, interesting. What on earth is going on here? I'm really glad those other cards fell out, so we'll have plenty of clarification. And I'm glad I pulled the cards out early before I started the video so I could have more time. Because I don't want these videos to be so long that no one has the time to freaking watch the whole thing. Because I know when I watch videos on YouTube, I pick short ones a lot just when I'm busy. Okay. This is what I'm seeing. For your energy, I'm seeing you as... you were single or you wanted to be single or you wanted to be like independent and kind of thriving on your own. And for some reason, that's not the case anymore. So of course I said, this is not love related. Bam, all of a sudden, currently, it's like, okay, let me throw out a couple scenarios and y'all tell me what's the situation. For some of you, this possible situation was happening here. Maybe you were trying to offer them something and it might have started out as a work thing. Maybe you met each other at work, I don't know. Or just you were trying to collaborate on something. Could have been ideas. You could have even just went and hung out together. I don't know. But anyway, you tried to mutually do something, okay? But I'm not saying so much romantically. I'm saying something else, okay? And then this person kind of tried to hold back in some sense. They tried to like have strength, okay? They tried to like, just hold themselves back, okay? You have realized that you have feelings for this person. You were feeling like you wanted to be single, and it's like you've changed your mind. And now this is what I see. It's like you offered this to this person, and before it was maybe more work related or something, or let's see how it goes. And then you're saying, I don't even want to be single anymore. Like, I maybe thought I wanted this, which, by the way, if your energy was giving that vibe off in past, which we'll see because we're going to clarify here in a minute, if this person felt like you were not single, they might have been holding back for that reason, because maybe they thought you weren't available or something. Okay, like you might have been dating someone or whatever. So it's either that and their Four of Cups because they're not looking at your offer for whatever reason. Now, for some of them, it could even be that they are dealing with a Leo, which could be what is holding them back. Because in this card, that poor fox, he looks so sad. So it's like, this is definitely like I see the offers there, but I don't want it kind of thing. So it's like somebody's turning you down or somebody's not feeling it. And once again, this could be work, could be family, could be all sorts of things. But we're going to read it as if it's two people that have met each other and they have some kind of storyline going on. So then you flip it, switch it, reverse it, make it fit where, it's supposed to for your story. But don't force it if it's not your story. And some things may apply, some things may not, okay? Because we're reading for a lot of people when we do these videos. Anywho, it's either that or before you felt like you were standing on this more stable footing. And this person was maybe thinking you were almost too good for them or something. And then all of a sudden, something has made your confidence actually crash down. So I don't know why that is exactly. But it's like something derailed you because you were confident and maybe like abundant, like at least abundant enough to be like stable on your own. And now you're feeling like your stability, your finances or whatever is like challenged in some way. But this person, I don't even think they give a flying woots, like they are upset. Like, I just can be completely honest with you, they're heartbroken and I don't think it's over you. Now it could be, okay, for some of you, it definitely could be, okay, that they got hurt by something that has happened. Maybe they felt like you were trying to be single instead of like trying to date them or something like that. Or maybe they kind of took you as like a playboy, playgirl kind of thing, okay? But they're heartbroken over something, okay, whatever that is. Interesting. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. This is basic confirmation of the situation. So here's what I see. Leaving in reverse, and I don't always take reversals on this one, but this one actually feels like it is supposed to be this way for a reason. This is someone who is not parting from a situation. And this person coming out of the Ten of Swords, like their Ten of Swords in reverse, meaning like, I'm telling you, this person is crushed. And like I said, they could have been dealing with a Leo because we've got the Leo card here, but that doesn't matter. Like, and you could be dealing with a Leo. This person could be a Leo. They could also be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They could also be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We've got pretty much all the signs here. So don't focus too much on the signs, but the energy is someone who was trying to be strong, trying to hold back, trying to contain themselves, okay? Like, say maybe they had a crush on you or something and they contained themselves because they felt that was the right thing to do or whatnot, okay? And then here you go, hey, you know what? I think I'm digging you. I'm going to go for you or whatever happened here. But they're like, they don't even care. It's almost like they had a crush on you, but then something happened and now they're like sad. So I don't know if it's something you did or if it's something someone else did. That's what I can't see yet. But somebody is not walking away from a situation. And what's nuts here, like, I got to be completely freaking honest with you, Pisces, if this row is actually your energy, if it's not flipped and you're not the cross watcher, this is like, you're like straight up like sure. Like, you actually, you're done with illusions, you're done with options, you're done with like wondering what else is out there. You don't want to be single. You feel like you've learned all this shit. And if since this energy is mutual, you're not leaving, they're not leaving, but they have some other heartbreak here. They are not leaving energetically or maybe physically, whatever they're tied to here. Whereas you are not leaving this energy of, you want to date this person. That's what I'm seeing. You genuinely have fallen for this person. And I think you are one of those people, which is a big Pisces energy. I've learned the more Pisces I've gotten close to, which I love Pisces, by the way. I'm Cancer, so we get along really well. Is Pisces are usually pretty good on their own. Like, they do well when they're single. But like, as much as they try to kind of almost act like they're playboy, playgirl, the truth is they're very emotionally inclined also. So when they fall, they actually fall pretty hard. Okay, so let's keep going because we've got these other ones here. So how many? This is 2. Okay, so let's let's scoot these down just a little bit. Okay. And we'll pull these for the mutual energy. So mutual energy before being like Queen of Cups in reverse, that's almost like not good, not in a good place emotionally. Okay, that's kind of what I'm seeing there. It's kind of like it's just like not the right time, bro, kind of thing. There's that Page of Pentacles again. Some of them may be coming back to you, offering you, hey, this business idea that you had, or whatever this was, this creative idea, or whatever was being offered before. Okay, see, let me just explain this. Okay, this is what I'm seeing, and for those of you who this is your situation, you're gonna know exactly what I mean, because it's gonna be different for all of you. But it's like you guys came together to do something business-wise, or career-wise, or creative or something. Okay, you were friends, or you were collaborating or something, and this person actually had a little bit of a crush on you, but they maybe weren't in a good emotional headspace. They maybe weren't like in love with you or something, but they had some kind of crush, is what it seems like. That's what it's looking like to me. And so it's like you were kind of focused on more like the task at hand. You were more like, yeah, that's cool, but like let's do the thing or whatever. But then you were like, oh shit, like bam, like something happened, something changed, something swapped, it shifted, I should say, for you. And all of a sudden you realize, holy crap, like I may have thought I had all these other options. I may have thought like I wanted to be single and I was just worried about business and I didn't even give a crap and I was fine being on my own. All of a sudden your mind changed and you were like, dang, actually, I don't know, maybe I do like this person. But this person, either they were heartbroken by you because maybe you were more focused on business before. Oh, shoot. For some of you, that is the case. For some of you, they're dealing with somebody else. And for some of you, it's a little bit of both. For some of them, they're dealing with heartbreak from someone else, but they also are rejecting your offer because they felt like you didn't go for them in the beginning. Whereas they tried to hold back because they weren't in a good place emotionally. And maybe you weren't either, but you might have had somebody else or something. Like maybe they didn't want to say anything to begin with because they didn't want to be inappropriate. Like, for example, okay? Because like maybe you did have like a girlfriend, boyfriend, or whatever. So then what happened here is they felt rejected. Right around the time that they decided they were butthurt about the whole thing, you decided, oh no, I actually want to date you. But then what ends up happening is the offer comes in like your original offer. It's the same. It's a repeated card. So this is like, okay, well, maybe not dating or something, but like maybe let's work together business-wise. Okay, so this business offer is coming back around. And it's like this person doesn't have... They may have had feelings or do have feelings or whatever the case may be, but they don't care right now because they're worried about something else emotionally, or they're bothered. They're either bothered by what you did or what someone else did. But either way, emotionally is what I'm trying to say. They're not emotionally available, which is so interesting. It's like they cannot, it's almost like they can't energetically get rid of something. It's like there's something stuck to their energy. And I mean, they really got like heartbroken over it. Like they really just like, they got their heart smashed, okay, by somebody. Future energy being Queen of Pentacles here, that's like wifey, okay? It doesn't matter which of you is like girl, guy, and you know, that can be for a girl or guy, it doesn't matter. That's just like the archetype. That's like the mother, homemaker, nurturer. Technically it's like Taurus energy, I think, but it's Taurus for Capricorn, but it's like, but I always think of it as kind of like a Cancerian energy. Whether you're dealing with a Cancer or not doesn't matter. It's just the fact that like, someone with Cancer in the chart, it's that very nurturing, take care of, you know, they go to work, they clean the house, they make dinner, they hug and kiss everybody, like lots of... Okay, so in the outcome, this is a very swords heavy. Either you have air in your chart, they have air in their chart, or y'all are dealing with people with air in their chart, or this is straight up way in the head, way in the feels. This is heartbreak. This is cutting words, trying to win arguments, trying to dominate over other people, and like people feeling like you're fighting off other people's opinions or words or thoughts. Then you have trying to move into calmer waters, things mentally feeling really just out of balance or out of whack. And then which I think that's in reverse. Now, for some of you, with that being in reverse, that can represent a proposal. Okay, that's like a rare, a lesser known meaning for the Six of Swords in reverse is as a proposal, because in the one they're like going off together, they're going away, but if you're coming back, it's like you're coming back to propose. Okay, it's super random, but so your person could be getting proposed to, you could be proposing to them, someone could be proposing to you. Okay, so just keep that in mind, because I don't know who that's for necessarily, but we're going to clarify with some of these other cards here in a second. But Nine of Swords is all up in the head, overthinking, overstressing. Technically this, yeah, that's technically in reverse. 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, I mean, stuff is coming to a completion. Like, we've got 2 9s here. It's like 8, 9, 10. It's just, whoever this is, 7, 8, 9, 10, this person needs some time. Like, if this person is going to be available for dating or whatever, they've got to figure out whatever this is. Whatever's kind of messed them up emotionally, they need some time, okay? So, Pisces, if you really like them and want to make something happen, I think you're actually just going to, your best bet is to focus on work, because they're only able to do that right now because they don't have the capacity for more, because they're not in the headspace for it. They're really overstressed about either whatever happened with y'all, or for a lot of you, it is with someone else. With the Queen of Pentacles here, it's kind of like this person, whoever this is, especially if it's a female, it doesn't have to be, but if you're a male dealing with a female, whether you're the Pisces or not, you know, flip it how it fits. But whoever this female is, like, this person is ready to be, it doesn't have to be female, it's energy, but anyway, it's like someone's wifey material is my point. You're seeing them this way, or they know they are this way. It's like this person has that potential to be that stable, you know, female mother archetype kind of person, okay? It can be a man too, so don't get tripped up about the genders, but the point is, like, someone knows they can be that, or you know they can be that, or you're seeing them as that. For some of you, I mean, as crazy as it sounds, some of you might be running to propose, but some of them are running in to propose to someone else, or someone's about to propose to them. And now this is not going to be for all of you, but for some of you, like, say you're a guy and this is a girl, they may either be already somebody's wife, or like someone's being divinely guided to make them their wife. Okay? I don't know how to explain that. I don't know if that's going to be who that's going to be for, but that's at least for one person out there. It's like someone is maybe divinely guided to make this person their wife, or it is their wife, you know, and you may have feelings for them or whatever, but they're all caught up in their situation. And if they are married or they have a long-term thing, they're going through some pain there, and so they're stuck in their head, and they may have been fighting, arguing. Seems like some ugliness went on here in some way, but it's like it's very likely that this person is going to like propose to them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, what's the best way to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, not wait. 4, 8, 12. Okay. Whoa. Holy shoot. This is so nuts. This happened in my last reading too. I felt like there was a lot of synchronicities. I'm telling you, somebody dealing with a Leo, or you may be dealing with a Leo, because there's Leo energy here twice. Now you could be dealing with Taurus, someone with Taurus placements. We got Aries, we got Capricorn. We got the Queen of Cups again. Definitely could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but that could be your energy. But we got all the signs here. Okay, so don't get tripped up on the signs. However, okay, I don't know if the placement is exactly the same, but I was running out of space as usual. I'm gonna get a phone with more memory here soon, but anywho, okay, so kind of lost my train of thought slightly, but let me go ahead and just get back to this. So basically, either you were in a higher level of commitment, or they were, okay, or you might have both been, okay, and somebody got stabbed in the back. We have a true pair now because we have King and Queen of Pentacles. It's almost like I'm seeing a husband and wife here, and it's almost like I'm seeing like a, not even like a, how do I explain this? Almost like a soul tie, or like a, what is the word? Like a spiritual marriage. It's like you felt it right away. You felt some sort of tie to this person that you couldn't understand, but they might have already been like actually married to someone else. Now, you guys being involved might have caused this 10 of Swords, potentially, but it also could have been that, like, say you were in a higher level of commitment, they were in a higher level of commitment, or you were in a higher level of commitment and they were financially abundant and kind of sitting pretty, either way, both of you went through this 10 of swords. So whether that was because of each other or because of other people. So let's say this is when you guys first meet. You were dating somebody and you thought shit was cool, might have been married, whatever the hell. And they were sitting pretty, financially doing well, etc., etc. And then 10 of swords happen. And both of you guys just get like knocked off your ass, okay? And then we come to the present and it's like the wheel of fortune is not in your favor. And that's something you're going to have to accept is even if you are interested in dating this person, you want to, it's not the time. Like you need to be their friend if you want to be anything. Because even this here, which is nuts, because we got 3 Page of Pentacles in the same reading. So there's some sort of offer here. There's some sort of, I want to say it's business, financial, like a partnership, like a collaboration, I don't know, some like a job, something, okay? But it's like, it's being turned down, or it's like it cannot happen right now. And with Emperor in reverse here, and it is very likely that you are a female Pisces and you're dealing with a male, but it doesn't have to be, it just has the energies, okay? So for some of you, it could be that they're going to end up seeing you as wifey and that they're going to propose to you, but I also see this as possible as an outside person, okay? So once again, but what I'm seeing here is like with Emperor in reverse, either they were in a bad mental headspace, which we saw with the Queen of Cups in reverse up here. That was already possible, that someone was just like mentally not in a good headspace. But it's like this person got knocked off their wagon, I don't know. Or it might have been the reason why this person, like say this is actually a female, they may be crying because they were dealing with this person. Oh, interesting. Okay, so for some of you, if you're a Pisces male or female dealing with a female, this could have been their like husband person, who could have been like a Leo or whatever. Doesn't have to be, could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here too. Could also be Aries, we got that here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, doesn't matter. We got all the signs. I just have to point that out for someone that may help them know if it's their story. But they were crying because it's like maybe this person was mean to them or something. Mean to them is the only way, is a simple way to put it, but it's like Emperor reverse is like say a man that is really, really like emotionally repressed, doesn't ever cry, and like he's just like, oh, you burnt the dinner, and you know, I don't know, mad over just stupid shit, not even like real shit, okay? And it could be real shit, but it just seems like that person kind of was like hurting them, okay, for some reason, like emotionally or whatever. But then, and they might have been doing this to their person, you know, let me be clear on that. They also might have felt like this was you. So if you feel like you said some harsh shit, you know, beware. But if you feel like they've said harsh shit to you recently, literally, the reason why is because they don't give a crap. Whatever you're gonna have to leave them alone with your cup right now, because the problem is so this person was dealing with either they're angry or someone else that's angry. This offer, it's just not the time. You're just gonna have to hold back. If you genuinely like this person and you actually want something to happen, you're gonna have to hold back, because they're just not wanting it. They're not interested right now. It doesn't mean maybe never, because they possibly had some kind of crush on you before, but like this person needs to heal, because they're going through some major 3 of Swords. And you know what, I'll be completely honest with you, you may need to heal too. I almost feel like you guys are doing a little bit of a mirroring in a sense. Like maybe you both went through some crazy stuff and you both need some time. And for some of you, I hate to say this because I know you don't want to hear this, but for some of you, if you like this person, you may want to just be their friend. And maybe you guys are just meant to be each other's friend and not more, but it's like more than they need like a hookup or a date or to, I don't know, be with someone right now. That's just not what they need. What they need is a friend. They need someone to listen. They need someone to care. They need someone to be there, if at all. Because it looks like a cup of love was offered. It's almost like you realized too late that like they might have actually been interested, and then you decided, oh, it's like you guys swapped places. It's like you were the runner, they were the chaser. For those of you that are familiar with that term, it can be a twin flame thing, but that's just a way for me to explain it right now. It's almost like you were like, yeah, whatever, and then they gave up, and then you came back and went, oh wait, no, I actually like you or love you or whatever. Like for some of you, you may have felt like you've kind of like fallen in love with this person. For some of you, this person's energy is all over you. Like you can't help it. Like you're up at night thinking about it. But be completely fucking honest with you, they're up at night thinking about something else. So, you know, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. It's true. And it personally probably has something to do with the fact that like, I once again see Leo energy here. So they could have been dating Leo, some of Leo placement, or they could have a Leo placement, but this is like happiness overturned. This is like their world is like not in a good place. So it's like you asking them for love, commitment, date, whatever. It's just not a good time because they're too heartbroken to like accept that or whatever. Okay. So for this dies again, or runs out of space again. Ah, okay, there's one. I'm gonna pull some final outcome advice cards. I feel like I was like a little bit all over the place because I was trying to talk fast because the thing kept like running out of space. But anyway, oh, okay. So what I missed here at the bottom from when it cut off is that you could be a karmic to this person, or this person could have been dealing with a karmic, or you could have been dealing with a karmic. So it's like you guys were having trouble letting go of a karmic situation. Now, you're going to know your situation better than I will. If you're the karmic and you guys are supposed to be each other's lesson, which, I mean, you could be each other's good karma, but I'm talking about possibly bad karma. It could be that you guys came along to... Sorry, you guys are having to deal with my phone memory issue. But, okay, what I was trying to say is either they needed to come out of something that was like a toxic karmic kind of tie, or you did, or mutually you guys could have been dealing with either like contracts or like almost like a bad contract, or something you had said you were going to do, or they said they were going to do. It's like someone had to get away from something. Okay. But that's what it's looking like is the future situation. Someone's getting away from it, which is interesting because of the leaving in reverse. So it's like, you know, that actually... Okay, hopefully this is the last time and we can just finish this up. I need to go on iCloud and just like empty everything off my phone. My external hard drive kind of crashed, so that's kind of my issue. But anyway, so we got some advice cards for you. And what I was trying to say with this final row is it looks like kind of like a home situation that kind of fell apart. So this could be for you, this could be for them. For some people, it's a marriage that broke apart. For some of you, it's a marriage that broke apart. For some of you, this whole time, this could have been someone you were dating, and it could have applied in a different way than I put it. But either way, it's like, I feel like there was some kind of potential here maybe, but I think this person was more wrapped up in their feelings for someone else. And it's like it just either wasn't the right time, or maybe y'all be better off as friends. But let's go ahead and see what this says. Oh, what did I just say? Holy crap. And I'm not saying like necessarily forever. Okay, so yeah. So right now it's advised that you focus on friendship. So maybe it's not a never, maybe it's just not a right now, but for some of you, I think that it's not meant to be more than friends either ever or just not now. Give it some time. And fire signs. So remember, we got a lot of Leo here. So for some of you, the person needs to get over this person that has Leo in their chart, or you need time to get over, you might need time to get over fire sign too. I'll be honest with you, I almost feel like, and don't shoot the messenger, but for some of you, I think you actually might be clinging on to the opportunity of this person almost out of a feeling of, almost like being led by ego. Now follow me here. It's like, you felt that this person kind of liked you. You felt their energy coming in, like maybe they had a crush or whatnot. And then for whatever reason, when you kind of came forward, they pulled back. So like they were chasing you and you were like, nah, and then they gave up. Now you're chasing them and they're like, nah. And then it's almost like you're feeling like, it's almost like you want them to want you just because you want to prove that they do. I think that you're dealing with a self-esteem issue for some of you, and it's not for all of you, or some kind of issue with attachment. I think for some of you, could have to deal with some other fire sign. You could be healing from some fire sign, but it doesn't have to be a fire sign. This may be just saying that for now, focus on passions, like creative projects, things like that, you know, go towards passion or friendship, and then over time it'll develop into something passionate. You know, who knows? You guys know more than I do, but it's just, you need to heal, they need to heal. Y'all need to be friends, period. And if something more is meant to happen, it's going to, and you're just going to have to let go and trust in the divine timing of the whole thing and let it be what it's meant to be. But anywho, I love y'all so much, and sorry about all the cuts, and you guys take it easy.